Hello there, welcome to Mike Earn. Yes, in this video we are looking at the next move of the EURUSD, GBPUSD, USDCHF and USDJPY. So I'll be making my predictions on this, on my charts, on these charts here, for these currency pairs that I just mentioned. Right. So, but before we go into the business of the day, I'd like to let you know that I give free trading signals. Yes, free trading signals. I give free trading signals, and you can get those free trading signals on the channel, on the Mike N channel, and the link to that channel is in the description below. Go to the description below for the link. You see the link to the Mike N channel, Mike N Telegram channel. So when you see the see the link, you can copy the link, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will take you directly to the Mike N Telegram channel, so you can join the channel and expect signals. Yeah, so that is that. And now the signals, you need to know that the signals are very profitable and they would really take your trading to the highest level of profitability. Yes, they would really help you. You can, try them out yourself and see for yourself that they would really help you. The signals will really, really, really help you. So it's really, really profitable. And this is not a bluff. You can check it out yourself. You can join and expect signals and see for yourself how profitable the signals that I give are. And yeah, also I offer account management service. I offer account management service as well. So if you would like me to manage your Forex account, you can reach out to me as well. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below as well. Go to the link, go to the description below, copy the link to my direct Telegram contact, paste it in your browser and visit the site. It will take you to my DM, my Telegram DM. You can chat me up and let me know that you would like to engage my account management service, and we can talk about all the cons, the pros and cons, everything you need to know, and then we get started. One thing you need to know is that for my trading, I only make money when you make money, right? So I ensure that everything works out so that we can make profit, so that I can profit for you. I can trade well and make money for you, so I get my own commissions as well. So that's important. It's important that you know that, right? There's no hidden charges. Everything will be laid bare for you, right? So now let's go into the business of the day, the Euro-USD currency pair. Now, just to mention about the account management service I talked about. Yes, you make a lot of money if you let me trade your Forex account. You definitely make a lot of money. That's one thing you need to know for sure. So let's get to the business of the day, Euro-USD. Now, what is happening to the Euro-USD? Let's take a look at the monthly time frame first and see what's happening here. Okay. I hope this is the current look of the candle. And so we see that the market is pushing higher. On the monthly, we've seen this break below here, right? And now we've seen this, what looks like a range over here. And now market dropped a little and is pushing higher. Possibly this is a sign that the trend of the market is changing, but I'm not going to say for sure if that is, I can't say for sure if that is the case, right, for now. So now let's go to the weekly time frame and see. Now for the weekly time frame, what do we have here? Okay, for the weekly time frame, I expect price. Okay, we're seeing price push higher, right? After this pin bar and some weeks of dropping, we're seeing price push higher. But let's go down to the daily time frame now. Let's go down to the daily time frame and decide and see where market to possibly, and see where price will possibly go. Now this would be my expectation. Since we have price coming close to this 1.14522 zone, I would expect that price will come into the zone, right? Correct. Price will come into this 1.14522 zone, and then if it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, right? We are using the daily time frame as our execution time frame. I know many of you are not used to that, but it can really help your trading if you try it. So using the daily time frame as the execution time frame, if I see price come into the 1.14522 area or zone, and then it gives a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. Right, that will be my suggestion. I'll suggest you go for a sell using that bearish day close candle as your signal candle or risk candle, right? So go for a 1-to-1. Yeah, I think a 1-to-1 is, go for a 1-to-1. That's a 1-to-1 risk reward. Go for a 1-to-1 risk reward in that scenario, right? And why did I say 1-to-1? Well, I just think you should not overstay your welcome when the market is not really clear in what direction or trend it's going. Now for another scenario, if price comes down into this 1.10948 area, right, after some days of, like maybe 5-6 candles, right, 5-6 candles, 5-6 price action or candles, right, on the daily time frame, and it comes into this 1.10948 zone, and it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. I'll also suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 RR, right, using the bullish day close candle as your risk candle. Go for a 1-to-1 RR, right? Now in another scenario, if price continues lower and comes into this 1.08293 zone, and then gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I'll suggest that you go for a buy, right, using that bullish day close candle as your risk candle. And you can go for a 1-to-1 RR in that scenario as well, right? You can go for a 1-to-1 RR in that scenario. So another final scenario in this case, if price continues higher and comes into this 1.16062 area, and then gives a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, and I suggest that you go for a 1-to-1 sell, right? Go for a 1-to-1 sell using that bullish candle as your risk candle. Using that bullish candle as your risk candle, go for a 1-to-1 sell. That will be my suggestion for that particular, for that particular scenario for that particular scenario as well. That will be my suggestion. So I think that will be that for the Euro USD. Now don't forget, only take any of this scenario if they meet your own trading confirmation. So if any of these scenarios plays out the way I said, you should only take them if they meet your own personal trading confirmation. I will not be responsible for your losses in any way, so you should make sure you are only taking a trade that meets your own personal trading confirmation. I hope you understand that. Yeah, so thank you. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, so let's go to the GBPUSD currency pair. Now for GU, let's take a look at the monthly time frame. We can see GU slowly pushing high. It has been doing that for a few months now. It has broken above that, the previous high, which was right here. It has broken above that high. So what should we expect? Let's go to the weekly, and yeah, so the market is still pushing higher. The market is pushing higher right now, and it's coming close to this zone. So now let's go down to the daily time frame. What should we expect from this? Now this will be my prediction. If I'm trying to get the charts to show properly. Okay, if we see price push, if we see price come into the zone, which is the 1.37472 zone, and then it gives a bearish day close below that zone. If price gives us a bearish day close below that zone, after interacting with that zone and breaking, after interacting with that zone, if price gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. Go for a sell, but I'll suggest that you only go for a one-to-one using that bearish day close candle, using the bearish day close candle as your risk candle, right? And your entry candle, your risk candle, whichever way you want to put it. You can go for a one-to-one sell in that scenario. Yeah, one-to-one. Now, why one-to-one? One-to-one because I don't want to make a decision on whether the market is bullish or bearish. So it's just, I just think it's safe to just go for a one-to-one and end it there. That would be my suggestion for that scenario. But in another scenario, if price just, in another scenario where price comes down and comes into either of the 1.31608 or the 1.31166 zones, and it gives us bullish day close at either of those zones. If price gives us a bullish day close at either of those zones after coming into those zones, then I'll suggest that you go for a buy, right, in either of those zones if price gives us any of those. And if it interacts with both zones at the same time, that's still valid, right? If price closes above, gives us a bullish day close above that zone, above any of these zones, that's 1.31608 and 1.31166 areas. So if price gives us a bullish day close above either of those zones, then I'll suggest that you go for a buy. Go for a buy in such in that kind of scenario. Don't go for more than a one-to-one. That will be my suggestion, because like I said, I don't want to make a decision of where the market is headed right now, or what trend the market has taken, right? So I just think it's safe to just go for a one-to-one in that scenario. Yeah. So that's, now don't forget, only take any of these scenarios if they meet your own personal trading confirmation. I will not be responsible for your losses, so please go ahead and only take them if they meet your own personal trading confirmation. Do not take them if they do not, right? So let's go to the USDCHF currency pair. Now for USDCHF, what should we expect? Let's take a look at the monthly time frame. And I don't think the chart has loaded yet. The chart hasn't loaded, and to the best of my knowledge, I'm connected, or the internet is connected. Let me check that again. Okay, I think it's coming back. So for USDCHF, what should we expect? We've seen that USDCHF has been bearish. We've seen this bearish move over time. I mean, we've seen this bearish move. We've seen this break below this previous low. And then we saw a little bit of the market. We saw the market ranging for some time, and now it has broken below that range. Right, it has broken below that range, and it has come to retest that range and has fallen off. It has not loaded yet, but it has actually fallen off. The market has retested that area and fallen off. If you go back to my previous analysis, you'll see that I predicted that to happen, right? I predicted that the market will come into that zone. Is that, the typical break and retest thing we know in the forex market, where markets, okay, that is it. So where markets, breaks down, retests and comes down. So we see that now. See that market is, currently the price is currently going down. So now let's go down to the weekly. What's the weekly telling us? Well, the weekly is telling us that this bearish pin bar was valid. This bearish pin bar of 2 weeks ago was valid, and it kept the market low, right? Now I think I made mention of that as well. The pin bar, I made mention of the pin bar in the previous analysis before. The analysis, I made before. So now let's see, what should we expect on the daily time frame, since we know it's a bearish market. Well, now price has come into that area that I spoke about, and it has fallen off, right, just as I predicted. But where is it headed? I think that's the question now. Where is it headed, and what's another? Will there be another opportunity to look for a sell? Well, yes. Now, in a scenario that if price comes back into the zone, right, from this area, or if price goes a little bit lower, if price continues lower and then comes back into this zone, right? Now, if price comes back into this zone as it is right now, if price pushes higher and comes back into this 0.84001 zone, after it has given us like 5 to 6 days of price action, or making that journey towards this zone, what I'll suggest is, because I need an extended move, and if I don't get a very good extended move, I'd like to see a lot of candles, right? So if price comes into that zone and gives us a bearish day close below that zone, if price gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, look for an opportunity to sell, and look for an opportunity to sell. You can go for a one-to-one, but in this scenario it's a bearish market, so you can choose to hold for long and see how far price will go. You might be lucky to catch the next leg of the bearish move. You might actually be lucky enough to catch the next leg of the bearish move, and we might see price break below the previous low. That's something that's very possible right there. So it's very possible that price breaks below the previous low and continues lower. So that's one scenario. So in another scenario, I'd like to look at another scenario. Let's see what other scenario we can look out for. Okay, I don't think that can be seen here. Maybe I need to zoom out. I need to go to the weekly time frame. So now let's see if price. Let me clear this first, the one that's there right now. Let me remove this one. So now look at where price currently is. Price is currently here, right? So if price continues lower, and comes into this zone, that's the 0.77155 zone, and it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. Yeah, you can go for a buy, you can go for a one-to-one in this scenario, because this is a very bearish market, so you don't want to overstay welcome. Go for a one-to-one using the bullish day close candle as your entry or risk candle, right? So if price also comes low and comes into the 0.70867 zone, and it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I'll suggest that you also go for a buy, right? You go for a buy in that kind of scenario as well. Go for a buy, don't go for more than a one-to-one in this kind of scenario. So that will be for those scenarios. Now I'd like to look at one last scenario here. Now if price comes into this area, this is something we can expect. If price comes into this, or this is something you can look out for rather, if price comes into the 0.8126 area, and then gives a bearish day close below that zone, I suggest that you go for a sell, right? And since it's a bearish market, you can go for a one-to-one, and you can hold to the next zone, so if price comes into the next zone, maybe this one, I don't know, I think it's a minor zone, it might be a minor zone, or this one right here, right, or even lower, right? You might catch the next leg of the bearish move. It's a possibility. That's another possibility. So that's what I'll be looking out for the USDCHF currency pair. That's what I'll be looking out for the USDCHF currency pair. Now let's go to the USDJPY. Now for USDJPY, let's take a look at the monthly time frame, and we can see what's happening here. We can see the bullish move. We can see that we've seen bears has been in the market for some time. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We've seen about 3 months of bearish move now. I don't think I'll consider this one a bearish move. Or maybe I can, yeah, because it was lower, it closed lower than the previous month. So let's say 3-4 months of bearish move. So where next is the market headed? Well, overall, we still know that this is a bullish market. The USDJPY is a bullish market overall, because of how many years it has been bullish for. It has been bullish for some years, right? You can see all this move, you can see all this right here. Let me highlight that. We can see this, we can also see this, right? So these are really massive bullish moves right there. So let's go down to the weekly time frame. Same idea on the weekly. We've seen this bearish move, where this bearish pin bar. Right now, is this bearish pin bar going to drive the market lower? Well, we can't say for now. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But let's go to the daily time frame, the execution time frame in this analysis, to see to make predictions, to see where next the market may be going. So now, what I would expect is that if price comes into the zone, I think I made mention of that in previous analysis on this chart, and the videos are available on this videos are available on this page, on this channel. So now, if you see price come low and if we see price come into the 140.315 zone, and then gives a bullish day close above that zone, right? If we see price come into the 140.315 zone and gives a bullish day close above that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a buy. Right, go for a buy in that scenario. You can go for a 1-to-1, or you can hold and see how far price will go. Or you can hold and see if it would come into this previous high. You can hold and see if it would come into this previous high, or if it would come as far as this zone right here. That's the 151.781 zone. Or you can even hold and see if it would be the next leg of the market. If it might be it might be the start of the next bullish leg. The next leg of the bullish market. Who knows? So that's a possibility right there. Another scenario, if price comes into this 151.781 zone and then gives a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell, right? Go for a sell in this kind of scenario. If price comes into this 151.781 zone and gives a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. And I suggest a sell that is just like 1-to-1, using the bearish day close candle as your risk or entry candle. Go for a 1-to-1, right? Go for a 1-to-1 risk reward in that scenario. And yeah, let it be a 1-to-1 in that scenario. And now, why is it a 1-to-1? Because currently I still see this as a very bullish market, right? I see this as a very bullish market. I wouldn't say I see any signs. I don't think I see any signs that, tell me it's a bearish market yet. So it's a very bullish market. So when you're selling in a bullish market, you have to make sure you are careful. I hope you understand that. So yeah, so in this scenario, just go for a one-to-one sell and let it end there. Don't forget that any of the analysis I just made, all of the analysis I just made, from EURUSD to GBPUSD to USDCHF to USDJPY, do not take any of them if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. I hope you understand that. Do not take any of them if they do not meet your own personal trading confirmation. So I think that will be that for USDJPY, right? But one last thing, if we see price push, if we see price come high and then breaks above here and comes into this 158.823 zone, and then it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I'll suggest that you go for a sell. That will be my suggestion. Go for a sell. Go for a one-to-one sell. Don't attempt to do more than a one-to-one, because it's still a bullish market as it is. According to my interpretation, I think it's still a bullish market. So you have to be careful when you are selling in a bullish market. So just go for a one-to-one and end it there. So that will be my prediction for the USDJPY currency pair. I would like to remind you that I give free forex signals on the market channel. Yes, you will get free forex signals on my channel, and it will help you to be very profitable. Yes, it will take your trading profits to the highest level. This is not a bluff, this is a fact. You can join the channel and find out for yourself. It would really help your trading. That's why I do what I do, to help traders. Yes, I do what I do to help traders. So if you would like to enjoy free signals that are highly profitable, the signals are not free because they are not worth it. No, they are actually very profitable, and I'm giving them for free. Any signal I post, I am taking them myself. So I don't give signals that I don't take, because I know how profitable my signals are. So you can join the forex, the mic and channel, and get these free forex signals and help yourself to become profitable if you're not yet profitable. And if you're already profitable, help yourself to be more profitable with these signals as well. Yes, this signal it's really going to, it's the game changer for your trading. It's going to help your trading to go to the highest level of profitability. And once again, I say, this is not a bluff. You can join the channel and find out for yourself. So the link to the channel is in the description below. Go to the description below, copy the link to the mic and channel, paste it in your browser, and visit the link. And it will take you to the mic and channel. Join the channel and expect the signals. Yes, expect the signals, and the signals will come in. The signals will come in, right? Now, these signals are derived from highly profitable systems. And if you take the signals, they would really help you grow your money massively. Yeah, they will really help you grow your money. So don't miss out on this. Join the channel. Don't overlook it because it is free. Do not make that mistake. I beg you, do not make that mistake. Join the mic and channel today and get the free signals and take your trading to the highest level of profitability. And also, I offer account management service. Now, if you would like to get my account management service, you can go to the description below. If you'd like to engage my account management service, go to the description below. Copy the link to my direct Telegram contact. So my direct Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and visit the site. It will bring you to my DM, my direct DM, my DM on Telegram, right? So you can chat me up and let me know you want to engage my trading, my account management service, and I will let you know all that you need to know. We'll talk about everything. One thing you need to know is that I don't make money except I don't get any commission except I make money for you. So definitely all my effort goes into ensuring that I make money for you so I can get my good commissions as well. So that is what you need to know. Yeah, so you can join the MyCain channel for free signals, massively profitable free signals, and you can also engage my Forex account management service. My DM on Telegram, the link to my DM on Telegram is in the description below, so you can reach me directly on Telegram with the link in the description below. So go ahead and use that link and reach me directly. So thank you very much for watching today's video. You can go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe, and ask any questions that you have. Thank you. Bye bye.